Happy Miracle Monday. This is Dawn Petalino, your transformational spiritual life coach. And Miracle Monday, for those of you who are new, Miracle Monday is the day where I offer you some tips and some tools, but most importantly, I share with you some truths about how to access more miracles, love, joy, and peace in your life. And today's Miracle Monday is about acknowledging where your power lies. Now, what I mean by this is, I just went through this move and was moving things around and whatnot, and I went through this, overwhelm. And a lot of these fears came up because I did not make enough time to really sit and be still. I would be still for a little bit because meditation is part of my practice, but my mind was going with all these other things. So I was allowing these other circumstances to dictate my power. And this is what I mean by your power lies within, is because I was allowing outer circumstances. I was giving my energy over to these outer circumstances. When you have a fear, when your mind is going into lack of any kind, whether it's a lack of time, a lack of money, a lack of harmony, a lack of opportunity, whenever that fear comes up, what we're doing then is we are actually giving our power to that fear. And if you give that power to the fear, you won't experience your true power because your real power lies within here. See, the truth is, we are not of this world. Like the Course in Miracles says, you live in this world, but you're not of this world. So therefore we must go to where our real power lies, which is in connection with the higher self, with that higher being, with that higher power, God, the universe, the divine. When we connect to that source of love inside of us, we are in connection with all supply. Everything already exists in here first. Therefore, we must go to the proper storehouse to experience that supply. And when we experience that supply from within, now we are able to go out and offer it to others. So if I'm experiencing freedom and I go within and I take the time to connect with my source, to connect with my peace of mind, to begin to allow that space, that time, to allow freedom to penetrate my being, now I go out into the world and from a whole new place. I end up navigating in this world from a place where I can help others, offer them their freedom because I'm feeling it myself. You can't go outside to get something. You can't go out and attract it to you. It has to flow from you because this is where your supply is. This is what it means when it says in the Bible, acknowledge him in all thy ways. So when you catch yourself in fear, you have to stop for a moment and say, wait a minute. What am I giving my power to? I am allowing this outside circumstance to hold a greater power than the one mind, the one power, the power of love within me. So I must go back to my storehouse and remember where my supply comes from, in whatever that supply might be. Harmony, opportunities, relationships, money, home, whatever it might be. I must go back and find that within. Connect with that within. Ask it, acknowledge that, and ask it to be revealed to me. And then I must adhere to that. And I look at whatever thing out there I'm calling as more power than me, and I stop and I say, this is the sword of truth, where I say, this has no power over me. This has no power over me, and I will not give my time and my attention to it, because otherwise I'm contradicting myself. So you let it go. And you don't fight it. You don't resist it. You just see it. It's very neutral. It's just a circumstance. It's neutral by itself. The only thing that gives it power is my energy, my thoughts towards it. How much time and energy am I dictating towards it? That's what's dictating the power. So put your power where it can actually work for you. You connect to that one source of power by quieting your mind, by getting still for 5 minutes. Now, 5 minutes can seem like a long time, but you begin where you can begin. You start, so what you do is you get quiet and you start where you start today. Just acknowledge And then go out in the day and notice any opportunity where you can acknowledge where that supply is, where you can acknowledge and be that. So if I'm looking for harmony, where can I go out and be harmony? If I'm looking for freedom, where can I go out and be freedom? Where can I offer freedom? But you must get it from here first. Go to the storehouse first, and then it flows out from you. And in that way, now you are living in the river. Now you're flowing with the river of life and allowing a higher source of power to navigate your life. And don't be surprised at what miracles begin to flow back. Happy Miracle Monday. I hope you take this message, and I hope you take it to heart. And I hope you experience that stillness and that supply, that storehouse within of every quality of God within, and you are able to give it out. Happy Miracle Monday. I look forward to seeing you next week. You can check out more about my blogs and meditations and books on www.donpetalino.com. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.